The coin market cap is used to summarize everything that is said in this movie. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to my station to get more XRP news and news about cryptocurrencies in general. Look at this now. Will Ripple calm down? Lawyers have their say on the deal and appeal in the case of Ripple vs. Sexy. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission and Ripple have been in a public legal battle, and everyone in the cryptocurrency world is eagerly waiting for the outcome. The case, which could lead to fines of up to $2 billion, is very important for how cryptocurrencies will be regulated in the future. Given the circumstances, there is a chance of settling down. A deal is still possible, according to well-known lawyers like Mark Fagel and James Farrell, who used to work for the Securities and Exchange Commission. A partner at Hogan C. Wogan, Jeremy Hogan, says that a settlement is possible, but it doesn't look likely given Ripple's recent wins. Even though I work for the Securities and Exchange Commission, I was asked to open records that might affect the amount of the fine. Ripple has questioned the value of contracts that were made in the past. Professionals' thoughts on things to think about when filing an appeal. In spite of this, the lawyers believe it is less likely that the SEC will file an appeal over XRP's position as a security. Christina, who used to be the head of crypto enforcement for the Securities and Exchange Commission, thinks that the SEC might not appeal Judge Torres' decision about XRP. Instead of risking a review by the circuit court, the SEC might decide to leave the decision as a district court ruling. A recent decision from the Second Circuit Court backs up what Judge Torres said about XRP. That decision said that secondary coin sales are not securities. Paul Grewal, who is the chief legal officer of Coinbase, said that this was a big win for the cryptocurrency business. James Murphy, a lawyer who goes by the name Metalaman, doesn't think the tokens at issue in the Coinbase argument are securities. Tristan Leavitt, president of Empower Oversight, also got answers from the SEC that said they didn't have any relevant records. This led to a new Freedom of Information Act request for more records. Lawyers, including Fred Rispoli, think that Judge Torres will make a final decision on remedies and an order within 60 to 90 days of the end of the last brief. This will mark the end of the case. This could mean that there is no longer a need for more decisions about expert evidence. The final decision should be made between August and September, taking into account what is happening now and the chance of delays due to the election year. Brad, the CEO of Ripple, said that the company has spent more than $200 million to protect itself against the Securities and Exchange Commission's claims. He talked about the effects on the market and the problems the SEC faces. New setbacks for the SEC, especially those they faced against Ripple officials, make the pressure even stronger. Users of XRP are now waiting for the judge to make a decision on the motions for final judgment. This is because the remedies part has started. Finally, if this year is an election year, the turning point for both Ripple and XRP will happen if Trump wins and Gensler quits his job. Lawyers think that the SEC is under a lot of pressure to solve any problems that have to do with cryptocurrencies since the status of XRP is still unclear. So now might be the time for them to settle their disagreement with Ripple without drawing too much attention to themselves. Since Ripple's XRP isn't a security, the focus is now on XRP exchange supply is at an all-time low. This means that investors are hanging on to more of the cryptocurrency and are becoming more cautious. Ripple's Araloo stablecoin and deals with big names in the financial industry show how decentralized finance and tokenized assets are becoming more popular. After a recent court order made it clear that XRP is not a bond, Monica Long, president of Ripple, said she was hopeful about the company's future. A big step forward in the ongoing court battle with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission was this decision. After a district court said that XRP is not a security, Ripple has changed its focus to making its payment system better and looking into new market opportunities. Ripple's operations had been slowed down by the SEC scrutiny, but the company had been praised for its ability to bounce back and improve in many areas. As it works to improve its XRP ledger and security services, Ripple has made a lot of progress. As surprising as it may seem, working together has grown to include putting real-world assets on the XRP system as tokens. A cryptocurrency expert named Captain Fabic has said that he thinks XRP will go up in value. The analyst Fabic said that the price of XRP may have reached its lowest point and is now getting ready for a big move up. This suggests that there is a lot of room for growth from where it is now, and the analyst set a midterm goal price of $2 for XRP. The XRP makes it seem like we've hit rock bottom and are almost ready to rise again. The short-term goal is to get the price to $2. According to MarketSpotter, XRP has hit a key support level at around 46 cents. This is according to another well-known analyst who brought this issue to light to keep an optimistic view. This expert stresses how important it is for XRP to stay at this level. There is a chance that a major break below this support could start a long-lasting bearish phase that lasts for several weeks. The current legal battle between Ripple and the SEC is a major factor that continues to have an effect on the price of XRP. Investors think that the SEC will appeal a ruling about the programmatic sales of XRP. This is one of the most important trends. The Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) has filed a motion for interlocutory appeal to challenge the ruling about programmatic sales. In the past few weeks, big Bitcoin companies have been getting more involved in politics, which could change the way regulations work. Ripple and Coinbase each gave $25 million to the project as part of the super PAC Fair Shake. Fair Shake's goal is to back politicians who want to make the US a hub for internet innovators in the next generation. These political donations might change how cryptocurrencies are regulated in the future. What might happen to the XRP and altcoin markets because of the way things are going in the US? Elections coming up in the US could have an effect on the Bitcoin market, as could changes in who controls the government. Capitol Hill might be better for XRP and the coin industry as a whole if it were more crypto-friendly. Changes could happen to the people in charge of the Securities and Exchange Commission if the Republican Party wins the US presidential election. As a result, this could end the present way of regulating things through enforcement. Some people in the United States may change their minds about cryptocurrencies, which could be good for Ripple. The information given is not meant to be taken as trade advice. Any purchases made based on the information on this page are not the responsibility of the people who made them. Before making any investment decisions, you should definitely do your own study and talk to a professional who knows what they're talking about.